Right, so the episode opens at the twins, yeah? Walder Frey's being uncharacteristically nice and gathering his whole family in one place, giving them expensive wine and saying nice things, which really should have tipped them off, if you ask me. So they start choking and he rips his face off to reveal Arya Stark, who can apparently do a really good David Bradley impression. Da 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 da. So then the smoke monster from Lost turns up and zombies! Bran comes down from a meth trip just as the Watch opens the doors to them. They tell the Watch who they are and what they've seen and they let them in. Over to Winterfell, and King John wants to mine for dragonglass and train all the people, regardless of gender. Lyanna Mormont puts an old man in his place like a boss, while Sansa argues with Jon over letting some other northern families keep their castles. Sansa wants to punish the families of the people who betrayed them, but Jon's content to let bygones be bygones since the actual traitors are dead. He gets two kids to awkwardly swear loyalty to him and chews out Sansa for undermining him. They get a raven from Cersei, basically saying surrender or die. Jon isn't concerned as he's got bigger things to worry about. Sansa reminds him Cersei's a stone-cold bitch who eventually found a way to murder everyone who crossed her. Speaking of, cut to King's Landing, where Cersei has commissioned a giant map painting of Westeros because apparently actual maps are for poor people. She reveals her new law that her subjects must never allow her to be more than 10 feet from wine at any given time. Then Jaime tells her everything's basically awful and the Freys are gone now, so they're going to need a new squad to get through it. Enter the Greyjoys. Euron rocks up, makes fun of Jaime's lost hand and proposes to Cersei, who basically tells him to jog on. Cut to the Citadel, where Sam Tarly has the grossest monotony montage ever shown on TV. He's not learning how to beat the White Walkers, so he goes to see Jim Broadbent and asks him for the key to the restricted section of the library and also for the memory that will help him defeat his nemesis. Oh, sorry, that's something else. Jim Broadbent believes in Sam about the White Walkers, but he says, don't worry mate, this always passes. Sam's not satisfied with that answer, so he steals the key while he's asleep, which had apparently not occurred to him before. Cut to Winterfell and Brienne owns Pod's ass, which catches Tormund's attention. Littlefinger tries his usual shtick on Sansa, but she's in no mood, so he buggers off before she releases the Phoenix Force. Wait, sorry, that's something else. Her and Brienne slag him off behind his back, and we cut back to Arya on the way to King's Landing. But there, is that Ed Sheeran? So she sits down to have a chat. They give her some wine, and she tells him she's going to kill the Queen. Bants! Meanwhile, in vague snowy place, the Hound is being the Hound with the Brotherhood. They gate crash a random house, and the Hound is like, so what makes you so special? And Beric's like, dunno mate. Thoros wants him to look at the fire. He says no, but Thoros is insistent, so he sees the wall and a mountain and zombies! Later they bury the dead. Cut to Sam, who has left his Dragonglass essay until the night before it's due. Fortunately, he finds a kick-ass source to reference about Dragonstone and gets it in on time. So he's collecting plates from quarantine and zombie! Oh wait, that's Jorah Mormont's voice and oh, he looks a bit peaky. So cut to Daenerys on a boat and cue the longest uninterrupted on-screen silence from Peter Dinklage ever shown on TV as she finally sets foot on Westerosi soil. It only took her 6 seasons. They then take a silent tour of the massive castle until they come to the war room. Shall we begin?